Ladies and gentlemen, with much fanfare, one of the best welterweight free agents in the world has arrived on the greatest proven ground in mixed martial arts. Enter Michael Venom Page. Realized a lot of success in other big shows, but most fighters eventually want to test themselves in the UFC. That was the goal for Michael Venom Page. Outstanding striker, a finisher, really in all realms of mixed martial arts. But there are a lot of interesting stylistic challenges for him in this UFC welterweight division. And the opposition tonight's going to be trying to take this man down. But Michael Venom Page, with that infectious smile on full display, has finally arrived in the UFC. All right, so all eyes are on Khabib Nurmagomedov. Daniel, as your former teammate makes his return to competition here tonight, a lot of us felt like this moment would not materialize. He's chasing 30-0 now.
He's chasing 30-0. I mean, he's one of the only guys to get out of this thing clean. Nobody goes undefeated unless your name is Khabib Nurmagomedov. The guy has fought the best. He is a guy that lets you know what his intentions are, and he goes out there and he works the game plan. He's going to get in your face. He's going to try to overwhelm you with his wrestling. And you look at his boy, Hasbulla in the corner. Khabib Nurmagomedov looking for a big night.
The Dagestani social media legend, Hasbulla Magomedov, in the corner of Khabib Nurmagomedov tonight. Khabib Nurmagomedov. And he finds himself in another big spot here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Now to get us started, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Welterweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Michael Venom Page. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. Well, they say everybody loses in mixed martial arts. I guess everybody except the Eagle, Khabib Nurmagomedov. Impossibly difficult to get this guy off of you once he takes you down. How do you prevent that from happening is the question for the opponent tonight. Nice front kick lands for the kickboxer there. And I guess on the other side, DC, if you're the wrestler, gotta be undeterred, still gotta figure out a way to get this fight.
You gotta keep pressing. You gotta keep going forward, trying to get those takedowns. You also gotta recognize that the shit's coming right up the middle. And if you can time it correctly, you can change that into a shot that will allow for you to get the takedown.
Well, the left hook has been there at times, not that time.
Great job getting that kick home. Nice body kick. That one snuck in. Nice strike. That is a damaging kick that lands.
Nurmagomedov gets lit up by that uppercut. Blocks the shot.
Just landed another punch to the head. It won't take many of those.
Oh, now gets an underhook to get him more more dominant position. Takedown defense holds up.
Switch, he lands to the bottom. Oh, big elbow.
Oh, and he finally gets the takedown now. So what do they say? Try again.
If at first you don't succeed, you try again. And this guy,
Nurmagomedov's trying for a Kimura here. Oh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, he's out of danger.
great submission defense. He was able to take his arm out and stay safe.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Nurmagomedov. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground.
Oh, right into mount.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Nurmagomedov.
Big ground and pound.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Final seconds here in round one. Page getting worked here from the top. Let's see if he goes for a sweep to try to get back to his feet. Round two next.
Nice round. Very nice round. Perfect. Your cameras are looking awesome. Keep that up. Jab is looking good. Keep that up.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, round two. Well, you know the book on this guy, very cerebral and tactical on the feet, and there is that inside leg kick.
Just a quick switch of the hips, and boom, inside leg kick lands. Doing a great job of fighting behind the reach and dictating where the fight takes place.
Close guard.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Nurmagomedov going to work here from the full guard. Nice combination of strikes, mixing it up pretty well here. Really good job to land these strikes from top position.
Dominate those wrists.
Nurmagomedov's in half guard. All right, into full guard here.
Look for a pass immediately in the half guard. Keep advancing the position.
Nurmagomedov's back in half guard. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, looks like he's trying to isolate an arm here, DC.
Yeah, he's isolating it to try to get a Kimura. Notice he'll step over the heads to try to get the Kimura.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over. Johnny, he just gets up.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Nurmagomedov. Another ground and pound strike lands. Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter, and he's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Nurmagomedov. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through.
Great defense by this fighter.
Great work here from the bottom fighter.
Getting him out here. He needs to try to get to a half guard at least. At minimum, try to go to half guard. Great shot from the top position. Yep, got to be very careful there.
Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Nurmagomedov's going for the sub here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, so now he bails on the submission.
He bailed, and rightfully so. You keep the dominant position. Great job. Very smart fighter we got there.
When we go back out there, the same game plan, but now I want you to use more kicks.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Side kick now.
That was a big check.
That's a good kick by him right there. Just misses with the straight right. Nurmagomedov gets the single leg takedown. Nicely done there. Looks like a potential submission attempt here. Oh, looks like he's got the submission locked in. He's in real trouble.
Had the submission in very tight, but as it started to slip, he went right back to the dominant position. Now he's going full mount.
Just over 3 minutes to go.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. We passed the midpoint here of the fight. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off. Big right hook there by the champ.
Nurmagomedov's trying to get a triangle submission here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, good ground and pound here. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Nice positional control here.
Nice transition.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh man, I love this position, and you see this fighter today loves it too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
And right into side control. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds.
Excellent pace last round. Now we're gonna pick it up. He doesn't know you have a whole nother beat.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground, DC. Talk us through the highlight.
Yeah, man, you see two high-level grapplers going after it. One guy gets an advantage, the other guy always has a response. We thought it was over. A lesser opponent would have been submitted, but these two are two of the best grapplers in the entire UFC.
Right there, his opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that. There you go. There you go.
big shots from the top. Nurmagomedov's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Side control now. Oh, crucifix from the top position.
He's in a dominant position. Look at him attacking the wrist.
Looks like he's got the sub locked in tight now. You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. He's able to withstand the fire. And now he finds himself out and safe.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Nurmagomedov. Man, submission defense is a powerful thing. Offense keeps going for it. Defenders held up every step of the way.
Yeah, the defense has done a great job just making sure he leaves nothing long, no submission attempts. Even when they get him, he continues to stay calm and patient, and he's defending these submissions.
Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now.
Beautiful job by the champion.
Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
Big knee.
Front kick by Nurmagomedov. One minute now to go in round. Oh, keep pressing here. Oh, he reverses the position now. Nice work on the ground by Nurmagomedov. Oh, arm triangle attempt now. Oh, looks like he's got that arm pin in the triangle now.
Oh, now he's in trouble.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing the opponent to get the submission victory.
All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up.
So I need you to be smart with your energy.
Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
You ready to fight? Ready. Go.
Fifth and final round, forthcoming. Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Well, we talked about that reach advantage as you see him land the straight punch there. Great job using his length in that situation.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
So both fighters here continuing to try to get a more dominant position.
That punch to the body does a lot of damage.
Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook, he's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here. He passes to half guard.
Page ground and pound from half guard now.
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish the fight. Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Another ground and pound strike lands. Nurmagomedov has got full mount now. ground and pound. The hammer Mark Coleman would be called.
Now he switches stances.
Strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Oh, setting up another submission now. Oh, he's got that submission locked in. He's in real
John,
trouble.
it looks tight. It looks like he's going to get this.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
All right, feet on the hips here. Oh, bleeding from his cheek now. Damage done. 1 minute to go in the fight.
Trying to recover full guard there. There it is. Now he's running him out.
Nicely done. Nurmagomedov ground and pound from half guard. He is making these shots count. Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. All right, so some high-level stuff there on the ground, but as they make their way back to the feet, a huge response from the crowd. All back and forth action right till the final horn. What a tremendous finish to this one as we go the full 25 minutes. All right, so they came in unquestionably the two best in the world in this division, and they showed you exactly why here tonight. A lot of people may think the challenger did enough. For me, slight lean to the champion to retain his title.
I agree with you, John. I thought the champion did just enough to keep his belt. And this has nothing to do with you got to beat the champ to get the belt. No, the champion outworked him in the big spots, and he should retain his title.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 48-47. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, so judges' scorecards needed. Not often the case when Khabib Nurmagomedov competes, but he gets it done by decision and keeps that O in the loss column.
And if you want to win a decision, you want it to look like